Okay, so let's start. So first of all, why I am solving these problems only throughout the chapter? Because last year you was having some problem due to online classes in this chapter, that is electrostatics and potential and capacitance. So many of you have not attended that class, and that's why at least by solving these problems you will make perfect that two chapters. Okay, so try to solve with me and at least try to revise these type of models you may get in an exam, right? So let's start, and we was in question number 25 last day. We have finished till 24. So see now here, what is this question? A charged oil drop is suspended in a uniform electric field of 3 into 10 to the power 4 volt per meter, so that it neither falls nor rises. The charge on the drop will be. Take the mass of the drop as 9.9 10 to the power minus, how much this is? 15. Okay, minus 15 this is. And g is 10 meter per second square. Okay, now see, a charged oil drop is suspended in a uniform electric field, and that's why it is not going to fall and rise. So you have two forces. If I am assuming that this is the charged drop, you can see here, this is the charge drop, and upward you are having QE force. This force is equal to QE, and downward you are having the force that is equal to its weight, that is mg. So I am writing here W, or even you can write F, not an issue. So it is its weight. Now when these two are balancing, then this charge neither it will fall down or nor it will go up. It will be there only. It means what? These two forces are equal and opposite. That's why from free body diagram, can I write like this? F minus W is equal to 0. That implies F is equal to W. And this is what? Electrostatic force. So this is equal to QE, F is equal to QE, and W is equal to mg. Now he is asking you charge. So charge Q is equal to mg by E. Yes or no? Because we know one formula, electric field E is equal to F by Q, and that implies if I want electrostatic force, F is equal to QE. Yes, this formula you know, right? Now what is given here? See, in this question, given is m is equal to 9.9 into 10 to the power minus 15 kg. Next is g is given 10 meter per second square, and electric field also given, that is 3 into 10 to the power 4 volt per meter, and q is equal to question mark. So let's start solving this. So this is q, m is 9.9 into 10 to the power minus 15 into g. How much is g value? G is 10. So substitute 10 divided by E, that is 3 into 10 to the power 4. Yes or no? Now this 3 and this 9.9 means you are getting 3.3. This plus 4, when it is going up, it will become plus, and therefore 3 point, or this 3.3 into 10 is there now. Direct I am writing 33 into 10 to the power minus 15 into 10 to the power minus 4. So this is equal to 33 into 10 to the power minus 19. But option is not in the power of minus 19. So what you do, you can take, or you can shift one decimal, 3.3 into 10 to the power 1 into 10 to the power minus 19. 33 I can write no, 3.3 into 10. That's why I have written. And then now you cancel here and you will get answer, that is 3.3 into 10 to the power minus 18 coulomb. And this is what charge on that drop, which is not falling, not rising. Understood? Yes, is that clear? Yes, shall I go to the next question? Okay. अभिराम क्लियर कर दो.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's go to the next question. Concentrate properly. See this question. A semicircular arc of radius A is charged uniformly and the charge per unit length is lambda. The electric field at its center is. तो ये क्या है? Semicircular arc है. Okay. So first let me draw the diagram. So this is what semicircular arc. Yes. Like this. And of radius A charged uniformly and the charge per unit length is lambda. Okay. Right. So इसका जो lambda है that is Q by L है ना? And the radius of this semicircular arc is given as A. This is what? Radius. Okay. Now what I will do, I will take some length element. Let us suppose this is a DL. Okay, this length element is DL. Suppose this is A and this is B. This part only is DL. And this angle is what? D theta. So, no, wait. I will take this as a theta. You know, and whatever the small arc I have taken, this is my angle, that is D theta. ये वाला छोटा सा, है ना? Okay. Now, what is the electric field? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्या होगा? देखो यहाँ पे ये थीटा है ना? ये थीटा, this one is theta, this big one. Now electric field, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्या होगा, देखो, if I will resolve the component, you will get one this side, one this side and one this side, right? तो ये जो है, this is nothing but dE, this one is theta, so this will become dE cos of theta, and this is what, dE sin of theta after resolution. Now first of all, what is dE? See here, dE is equal to, D is equal to क्या आएगा, dq dq by dq by, what is the formula, what is the formula of electric field? First electric field formula I will tell you. E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, है ना, ये फॉर्मूला तो मालूम है ना आपको. E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, जनरल फॉर्मूला ये देखो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का. So now here small electric field I am taking, so that's why D is equal to dq by 4 pi epsilon naught a square. Now we know lambda is equal to q by l, or you can say dq by dl, है ना, for small length element and small charge. For this length element this much charge, and that implies I can write dq is equal to lambda into dl. Substitute here, so what we are getting, dE is equal to lambda dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into a square. Okay, now see, if we will see the component, this is what your resultant electric field, and that's why net electric field, so what happens here, रिजल्टेंट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड आप देखो, क्योंकि आप इधर देखोगे तो फिर से कैंसिल हो जाएगा हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट, एंड देयरफॉर ई नेट is equal to integration of dE sin of theta, dE sin of theta, and this is from what, 0 to pi, because this is 0 to pi, है ना, this complete angle 180 for semicircular arc. That's why I'm taking 0 to pi as a limit. Now d value we know, yes, d value we know. What is d value? We got this, है ना, what is that value, lambda into lambda by, or lambda dl, we can say lambda dl by 4 pi epsilon naught a square into sine of theta, integration from 0 to pi. Okay, d value also we have substituted. Now यहाँ पे देखो, we know, क्या हमें पता है, देखो d theta is equal to arc by radius, है ना, arc by radius. So can I write arc as a dl and this radius as a a? So I am getting d theta is equal to dl by a, and that implies if I want dl, can I write as a into d theta? Check karo what I did. Understand this part, you see clear hai? Okay, so now I am substituting here, and that is what, lambda into a into d theta into sine theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught a square, integration 0 to pi. अब ये और ये चलेगा. Now I am taking constant outside, so lambda by 4 pi epsilon naught a outside, integration from 0 to pi sin theta d theta. Integration of sin theta d theta is क्या है, minus cos theta and put upper limit, subtract lower limit, तो क्या मिलेगा हमें देखो. So we will get lambda by 4 pi epsilon naught a into, this is minus cos theta, and minus cos theta, put upper limit, subtract lower limit means direct I am doing minus cos pi plus cos of 0, minus minus plus, है ना. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, ये क्या हो जाएगा देखो, सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. cos 0 is 1, cos pi is -1, तो -1 and this is +1, है ना. माइनस माइनस कितना होगा, प्लस. तो ये कितना होगा देखो, 1 and this is minus of -1, 1 plus 1 2, so here 2 and this 4 will get cancelled, so you will get answer how much, lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught a, because this is minus of -1 and this is +1. So you will get this as a 2. 2 you cancel with this 4. You will get lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught a, and your answer will be, I think, fourth option. Yes, check करो, option number D. है कि नहीं, आ रहा है. Yes, finished. Finish no, Abhiram. Yes, finished. Taken screenshot. Yes, tell me fast. Yes, Abhiram, bolo.
Yes, sir. Complete.
Okay. Next question. Question number 27. See here. How is this question? There is a uniform electric field of strength 10 power 3 volt per meter along the y-axis. So before I am drawing diagram that indicates x and y-axis, you can see here, this is y-axis and this is x-axis. And now electric field is along y-axis, and that's why E is equal to 10 power 3 volt per meter. A body of mass 1 gram and charge 10 power minus 6 coulomb is projected into the field from the origin along the positive x-axis. So from this point, you see, we have projected one body along positive x-axis, means like this. Okay? Can you see this? You see here projected like this. One body whose mass is given as 1 gram and charge also they have given. Charge q is equal to 10 power minus 6 coulomb. Along the positive x-axis with the velocity also they have given. Q is equal to 10 meter per second. Its speed in meter per second after 10 seconds will be, means time they have given. Time is how much? 10 seconds. And final velocity is how much? And they are telling that neglect the gravity, so don't want gravity. And already electric field is along which axis? Y-axis. You can see here in the diagram, you will understand everything clearly. This is electric field. So now we have to find the velocity. Okay, right. Now सबसे पहले मैं क्या करता हूँ? I will find out the acceleration. है ना? What I will do? I will find out acceleration. तो देखो, we have one formula. A is equal to QE by M. You know how it came. F is equal to MA. F is equal to QE. है ना? These two equations, if you will equate, then MA is equal to QE, and therefore A is equal to QE by M. This already we have learned, but still I am giving you in the box so that you can revise once. Now I want to find acceleration along y-axis. So that implies AY is equal to Q value क्या है? 10 power minus 6. Electric field कितना? 10 power 3 divided by M. This is in gram. You have to convert into kg. So this is equal to how much? 10 power minus 3 kilogram. So substitute here 10 power minus 3. Now this minus 3 and this minus 6 will get cancelled. You will have minus 3 and this minus 3, this plus 3 cancel. So you will get acceleration 1 meter per second square. Right. Now, if I will find out Vy, that is vertical component of velocity, Vy is equal to what? Ay into t. Ay is 1, t is 10. So how much you are getting? 10 meter per second. Now Vx is already there. Vx is how much? 10 meter per second. Now if I want V is equal to what? Or V bar is equal to what? Vx I cap plus Vy j cap, because this is definitely it is going something like this, है ना? Not along x, not along y, because the electric field will affect this, and that's why if I want to find magnitude of this P, what you will get? Bolo bolo, Vx square plus Vy square, and therefore Vx value is how much? 10 square plus this Vy also 10 square. This is under root. So how much this is? Root of 200. So 100 into 2, है ना? So magnitude of this is कितना? Yes, बोलो. So magnitude of P is equal to 100 into 2. Take out of the square root. So this is what? 10 root 2, and therefore V is equal to 10 root 2 after time t is equal to 10 second meter per second, है ना? इसको यूनिट रखना है. What is the unit? Meter per second, है ना? Meter per second. And so your option number should come. What is that? Option number C. ठीक है, जल्दी करो, बहुत इजी है ये. समझ में आया? क्लियर है? जल्दी करो, हो गया? Shall I clear this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. Next question देखो. Question number 28. How to solve this question? Now see, a charged particle of mass m and charge q is released from rest in an electric field of constant magnitude E. The kinetic energy of the particle after time t is. Okay, कैसे solve करेंगे इसको? देखो, a charged particle of mass m. So you have mass and charge q, है ना? Charge q, mass m, and electric field also they have given. Electric field is E. And he is asking kinetic energy is equal to how much after time t. So these four quantities are given. Kinetic energy you have to find. Okay. तो सबसे पहले मैं क्या करता हूँ? V is equal to U plus AT. Yes or no? Why? Because here it is starting from rest, means U is equal to 0. So you are getting final velocity P is equal to what? A into T. Take it. A into T. Now this A is what? QE by M. Already we have learned this. QE by M into T. Right. Now what is kinetic energy? How to find kinetic energy? Very simple. Half M V square. This is equal to half into M into V square, means this QE by M into T whole square. तो देखो अब काइनेटिक एनर्जी क्या आता है? दिस इज काइनेटिक एनर्जी which is equal to 1 by 2 m q square e square t square by m square. Now just cancel this m and this m. What we are getting, see, so you are getting kinetic energy is equal to half into, or direct shall I write like this? I will write like this, that is q square e square t square divided by 2m. Very simple question this was, है ना? तो आपको ऑप्शन कौन सा आना चाहिए? देखो, you should get option q square e square t square. तो यहाँ पे e square q square लिखा है, तो ऑप्शन नंबर ए है क्या? चेक करो. Yes, this is what your answer. q square e square t square by 2m. क्लियर है? समझ में आया? अंडरस्टूड? क्लियर? Okay, so let's stop here. Finished? Yes, Abhiram.
Yes, sir. Finished.
Okay, let's stop here. I will upload it on the YouTube.